all you Gundam fans out there in the world. Patrick 1969 here, and in today's review we're taking a look at the robot Damashii Force Impulse Gundam. If you've seen any of my other reviews, namely the Destiny Impulse Gundam, I think that's what it was called, you'll note that I already basically reviewed this figure, and now this version coming out is basically just you know, the same figure, different parts. So I won't so much as take a look at the articulation, because you can just go ahead and take a look at that video and see for yourself what it has to offer. But I will be showing off the new accessories, the nice color scheme going on, and so forth. So taking a look at the box. This is Robot Damashii number 205, right there. Force Impulse Gundam, and of course it is from Gundam Seed Destiny. Not my favorite series, but still, I guess, entertaining. Taking a look at the back, you see some of the poses and accessories in action. Here he has a nice little mid-flight pose. This is basically the Ale Strike Gundam 2.0. Then you see the shield, you see some blades. You can see that it can also hold the Zaku Warrior's cannon, backpack cannon. And then we see the Freedom Gundam, which I'm sorry I don't have right now, so it's going to be a while before I can display that and such. Some more accessories. So that's the box. Let's go ahead and open the thing up and show off the figure. So here it is out of the package. I have to say, even though I have taken a look basically at this figure, this design, this mold, this whatever, with the Force or Destiny Impulse, I actually prefer this version more than that version, simply because well, it's a better color scheme. Again, I'm not going to be really showing the articulation. There's nothing really to show there. It's just the same thing. But yeah, taking a closer look at the figure, it's pretty cool. They didn't paint the back like I was hoping. Not too shabby at all. Can you see the head? Yeah, you can see the head. So pretty cool overall so far. And I imagine it's basically all the same parts. I think that maybe the elbows are different. I can't remember. But yeah, pretty much the same figure. Let's put that to the side. Stay. Getting the boring stuff out of the way, we're going to start off with the hands. Now, besides the fists that you see, or that you saw on the figure already, we're going to see some trigger finger fists. Plain old, same old, basic trigger finger hands. Of course, for the beam saber, or for the beam rifle. For the beam sabers, however, we get the beam saber holding fist hands. There you go. Again, same old, nothing new. Is that focused? I want to say it's focused. Can't even tell. But yeah, hopefully you can see those. And then last but not least, you get the nice open palm jazz hands that we always seem to get. So yeah, other accessories include a Damashii stage plug-in for the bottom of the figure to attach to a stage. Relatively easy. That's very handy. We also get two of these backpack inserts. So basically, whatever other backpacks you get from Gundam Seed figures, you can fit onto the Impulse Gundam with ease with these simple plug-ins for the back. So there's different types. Putting that to the side, you also get a sort of yeah, like a visual effect going on. You saw this on the back of the package with Freedom Gundam. Basically, you would get that long sword that comes with the figure, put one side on here and then the other side on here, and then put the figure in the middle. And grabbing Zaku 2 here, it would look something like this. Yeah, like that. Maybe I'll show him with the swords going through right now. Speaking of weapons, we move on to those special, are these called Snyder blades still? I can't remember, but you get two trusty combat knives. They're not very well painted. You know, I could really like to have seen some silver, cobalt, or color on these blades, but they're still a better design than the original blades that we got with the Strike. We of course get a beam rifle. Whoops, camera's being nodded off. It doesn't move except for the scope here, so nothing new. We get a shield that unfortunately doesn't retract close. This is, yeah, pushing it in, doesn't move. It's always opened. But, yeah, oops, you get two different handles. You get the one that it holds by hand, and then the one that fits into the forearm. It's a nice little peg insert right there. We also get some beam sabers, which of course have detachable blades. Oops, like so. And these are some long blades, by the way. And these also fit onto the backpack. So making this, yeah. So it's basically, like I said, an upgraded version of the Ale Strike, except the red color on here is a much darker color than the original Strike's backpack, or the Strike's Ale backpack. That plastic seemed really kind of cheap and too bright. But this one's nice and dark and seems pretty cool. Not much articulation except for on the lower wings. It's a ball joint connection. You see right there, there's a lot of paint detail, especially with the thrusters being painted, except for these ones on the sides. And of course these wings fold up. They don't spin or anything like that. The top ones don't move either. And last but certainly not least, you get this huge giant sword. I forgot the name of this thing, but it's supposed to be larger at the tip to give a force perception of this coming at you. We see it a lot in the box. Now, I was saying that this goes along with the effect parts, and basically what you do is it does detach, and you can fit one half in on one side. Let's see, can I get this right on camera? Can't tell. Yep, it's gonna be difficult. There it goes. Ow, damn. These little edges are sharp. Anyways, you go ahead and put whatever figure you want in the middle of these effect parts, and there you go. This actually does look a lot better with a Damashii stage, but whatever. I'm not gonna go that much trouble. But basically, it's just supposed to have a force perspective, and there it is. I think that's coming across okay on the camera. Yeah. So pretty cool. If I had the Freedom, I'm sure it would look even better. Recreate that scene from Gundam Seed Destiny where the Freedom gets destroyed. But yeah, so that's all for accessories. Let's go ahead and take a final look at the figure with some of the parts on, and then go into final thoughts. And so here it is, and as you can tell, I'm not very good at displaying figures. But I will say that that Damashii display base attachment that comes with this figure does help a huge bunch with this figure and the stage. Yeah, I suck at displaying, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say I need to buy or purchase a rotating display base, which I'm probably gonna get this month. But on top of everything else, I think this figure looks amazing on its own. Definitely better than the Destiny Impulse Gundam. And if you have a secondary stage, which usually these comes 3 stages per case for these Damashii stages, then you can attach the effect part attachment that comes with the figure. I don't know if I showed that off or not. And yeah, let me go ahead and insert these effect parts back on. Pretty easy to set up. But yeah, taking a closer look at the figure, I have to say, pretty much, yeah, I'm a fan already. It's just too bad the series sucked. So without a doubt, I have to say I'm very, very surprised as to how well this figure came out. For the price tag that it was listed for, I would have thought it was going to be a real dud, but I think this guy was around 40 bucks. And usually that's how much they always are. But I'm very surprised as to how many accessories and how well the figure looks and everything else. And I'm just going to tell you right now, it's a very big hit with me. I definitely recommend it. I got mine off of AmiAmi.com, and I'm pretty sure they're still stocked. So you can go ahead and get your figure from them. If not, you know, Hobby Leaf Japan or something like that, or some other place like that will definitely have it as well. So yeah, the only cons I could say for this figure is that I really wish that this figure came with the core block plane or jet or whatever the hell it is in the middle of the mobile suit. And I wish the back of the figure was painted. I mean, is it so hard to just paint some white tips on some wings? I don't think so. Other than that, this figure is a huge hit with me. I love it. Pretty cool. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like or dislike, whatever you want to do. And I think you should definitely leave a comment down below, because I will be choosing at random anybody's comment to win your very own Force Impulse Gundam. All you have to do is be a subscriber, and that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Again, if you want to see anything else on this figure, there's more in-depth review on the figure itself with the Force Impulse Destiny Gundam, whatever long-ass name it has. And I'll have a link for that down below as well. Alright guys, thanks for watching.